Can they hear you? Alright, I'll prologue it. Don't worry. We're doing this on the fly to a degree, as you can tell. Basically, I am filling in... Oh wait, he's joined, I believe.
Brothers.
I am filling in the missing pieces.
Blood for the blood god, skull for the skull throne.
Okay. As what I was trying to say, I am filling in for the Emperor's missing chapters of his stream. Assuming I can hit that 100 sub mark, then I'm really screwed because then I'll have to play this Dream Drop Distance for him while he plays. KH2. You better share this. All right. I'm gonna play Dream Drop. I'm gonna hit the play button so you can watch it, and then ask me questions, and I'll answer them in lore. Okay? That's all. I'll go. Yeah.
Have you ever been stabbed with a keyblade?
Not yet. But
okay.
As I said, prepare to watch. This is
back cover.
This is as far back as it goes. This was originally called Kai, then it was called Chi. We can explain that on many other people.
Yeah, so Libra, he's handling the rest of the spin-offs while I handle the mainline titles.
I was gonna say, John, did you ask Keo what we discussed?
I did.
And what did he say?
He's gonna do the we decided once the spin-offs are done, then I'll do the next chapter, the 2. So that means this stuff will get it out the way faster since he has the rest of them and I don't.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
And he burns through it a lot faster than I can, so it gives me more. It gives more time to just
prevent the imaginable front and others. You know they never. And by the way, people who are watching, they have never followed up on this shit. The darkness evermore. It's still cryptic coded by fucked up Nomura.
Fuck Nomura.
Oh, and by the way, screw you, Troy Baker, who voices the Master of Masters. You started a Keyblade War! Or the first one.
Blood for the blood god, skull for the skull throne.
Yeah, this is what the MOBA game looks like. Or looked like. It's dead now. Now it's like Dark Road.
It's dead now.
So I got my last of this videos uploaded, had my pizza, so I'm good to go.
Yep. Oh, well, that's the end of the dwarfs killed the old lady. That's pretty brutal.
That's awesome.
Wait, they somehow killed the princess?
No, they killed the witch. What's wrong with that?
The witch. She got hit by lightning and fell off the boulder apparently in the mobile game.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That was. I'm gonna be honest. That was kind of a stupid death, in my opinion.
What is it about Pixar that likes giving their female mom characters big fucking thighs?
Dick. Luxu.
I mean, I'm not the only one that kind of be like, okay, Mrs. Incredible.
Do I want to tell you? Look how big that Keyblade War is.
I'm looking at it. I got 2 monitors up, and I'm handling some other disputes on the fucking left while I'm looking at you on the right.
By the way, thank you, Master of Masters, for being a dick and basically causing mass genocide.
Well, we all need a little genocide.
Well, not on this scale. The Master of Masters literally pulled this whole scenario. That's why he's a dick. He even manipulated Xehanort to a degree. The case of Luxu, the guy who started everything with the X.
So that makes you the indisposable number 7. Huh. Come on, it's simple.
Those people in the hood
plus
are
me
dicks.
is 7.
This is not nobody's.
I know.
Wait, don't tell me I don't
They're Organization
count.
13 members.
No.
No, they're not.
Oh.
This is farther back than Organization 13. This is before Organization 13. This is during the Keyblade War, the first one.
So this is so they just wanted to express how much they love these hoods.
Yep, the Master of
Here, take
Masters
it.
created that outfit. Then it was Luxu who gave it to... Then the Master Masters gave that outfit basically to Xehanort.
I also went
Xehanort.
ahead and tweeted your stream to Nomura on Twitter.
Oh god, you're evil.
Like a simple task was the element that would connect.
Well, he's gotta know how much you know, criticize his work.
Long ago.
Maybe he'll put you in charge.
I also want you to
make Kingdom Hearts great again.
I want you to notice something.
This would be called the Age of Fairy Tales.
Why would it be called the Age of Fairy Tales? Fairy Tales are fucked up.
Here in Daybreak Town, the Master of Masters had an eye.
By the way,
gazes
John, if
into
you
the
ever get
future.
pizza, I'd suggest you get a pizza
He bestowed upon
that's
5
in
of
the
his
stone
6
oven
apprentices
baking. That's the best way to eat
a
pizza.
copy
Talk
of the
pizza
Book
later.
Of Prophecies, in which was written.
Well,
the
didn't the
events
people
to
in Kingdom
come.
Hearts like pizza?
No, that's Devil May Cry. We
No.
can talk pizza on Devil May Cry.
I mean, you can have pizza on top of a strawberry sundae. It's okay.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Hold on. Case of
Why would
Era.
why would you do that on a? Oh man, no.
So, did you look through the book?
John, you kind of created
Yes.
sin.
But
I kinda
I'm
what?
still
You
analyzing.
created a sin.
Wow,
You don't
no
put
quick skin
pizza
for
on a
you, huh?
frickin'
By the
I wanted
way,
to see what you would say.
Nomura's stick with what he did with the Master of Masters and Luxu's coat's the dick move.
Is that? I wonder.
Oh, yeah,
is that
that.
freaking a self-insert of Nomura,
Yes.
like Neil Cuckman?
By the
No.
way, if one day
No,
I
the-
suddenly disappear...
If I was a game
wait.
developer, I would face
Wait,
insert
watch.
Nomura and have him smacked.
disappear?
Why would he just
Dim?
fade?
I don't know how to explain it. It's just hypothetical talk.
Okay.
This world is full of light. It's a world comprised of many smaller worlds,
Oh, so it's like a Nexus world.
stretching as far as the
You're
eye
stuck
can
in the
see.
realm of darkness, Kyo.
One great light protects us all throughout this vast land. All worlds share one light, one fate.
I take it you're talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Yep, you're right on the money. People believe that the light that is Kingdom Hearts will be here forever.
What's with the
If it were to
dandelion?
disappear, the world would be enveloped in darkness.
What's with the fucking dandelion? I was about to say
I
that.
understand. That is why
Something
you
always
granted
with a
us these
something in
Keyblades.
Kingdom Hearts always has a symbolism.
With these, we can spread the teachings of light. And we can protect Kingdom Hearts from darkness.
No, they're not for protecting Kingdom Hearts.
Huh?
The final passage reads, "On that fated land, a great war shall transpire. Darkness will prevail, and the light expire."
Well, glad I
Isn't it our
stocked up
duty as
on
Keyblade
ripe
wielders
mangoes.
to prevent this war from taking place?
Not possible. You really think you can change the
Oh, you
future?
Then, what do you want us to do?
We have to focus on what comes after.
Fucking Xehanort.
No use thinking of
That's
ways
not
to
Xehanort.
change events that we know,
I know.
are gonna happen.
It's just that
But
him and
what about
Ansem just
all of
get
those
on
who
my
are here
fucking
now?
nerves. Because Libra was present for
And
that shit.
the ones who will be here when the darkness finally comes.
Look at this. Look at his body language.
To abandon all
Who does he
of them?
remind you of?
Come on. You telling me
Axel?
you think the world can be
No.
saved by just saying-
With the way he's moving around like that.
If
Now
you
it's
wanna
just
be
lying back with that
technical-
stretching.
Enough
Yeah.
Keyblade wielders
It's
we could-
Ansem nobody, not Ansem.
It's not Ansem Nobody. Listen, who does that remind you of? His mannerisms,
Alrighty, good luck.
his deflection, he passively said, "Well, if you think you could change the world, the fate of this," who does that kind of crap? And passive in the organization.
And so the reliable hero who wore the mask of the unicorn
He acts flippant too and
was given his
incompetent.
role to take
but he's
over
not.
for the master and to
I
lead
forgot.
the others.
You talking to a president? It's been a minute.
Similarly, the virtuous Envy, who wore the mask
Oh,
of
by the way,
snake,
they're all voiced by
was given
actors that
her
were
role
that
to
we
watch
all
over the
have heard
others
of.
with a fair eye. The fearless Aced, who wore the mask of the bear, was given his role to support their brand new
Did you
leader,
notice something?
Hero.
Their master gave them each
The
a
prudent Ava, who
A
wore the mask
role.
of the fox, was given her role
You're
to
not-
prepare
you're not
exceptional
shocked, kind of
Keyblade
boy.
wielders for the world after.
They each have a role to play that they're not aware of what each role they have.
The mask of the leopard.
Wait a minute. Is there 3 of them?
There are this many Keyblade masters.
Is that 3 masters or something? Or?
And we do not know what's in the box. Still.
As they learned what it was
Pandora's
that they were
box.
meant to do.
Pandora's box.
And look where he's at.
He
The
disappeared.
Keyblade Graveyard is where he's taking that box.
From Dream
Not
Drop.
long after that, the master
But there's not that many. There's no
vanished.
keys there yet, is there?
Nope. He was standing there before the Keyblade War broke out.
Mm.
And that dude's the Master of Masters. And his apprentice Luxu was not given a book that saw the future. I got a key! Sorry, I had to just say that. It's the Zelda pose.
This is where your story
Alright.
began. The story of
Let me
your
tell ya.
very own adventure.
If you looked at how the
Five
Master
of
of
the
Masters was
master's
talking,
apprentices armed
just-
themselves with the book of prophecies.
just think of an organization member that's been in the game a lot.
This would fulfill
Is
his
Yensid in
wishes.
this game?
No. Jens is not in this far back of the timeline that I know
They set out
of.
to rally Keyblade wielders just like you.
Mind you, I've watched this and didn't play the MOBA game,
The
so
monsters of darkness.
I tried the MOBA game, but I just couldn't get into
They
it.
would gather light.
Your experience.
My experience with the MOBA game is it was Kingdom Hearts X Chi, or Kai.
I remember that one. Angry Video Game Nerd actually talked about it.
Did they actually update it and change the word to
There's a
Chi?
traitor among us.
Although that's a great start to a meeting.
Are you certain?
I'm gonna need a serious
proof do you
flamer
have?
for this heresy.
I
Get the
found
flamer.
this sniffing around.
Oh, it's a
Is
Chirafy.
that a dark Chirithy? Is that a nightmare?
Whoops.
Nice, another ripe mango. I'm gonna keep grinding and farming.
I
for
hate
these.
this music.
Oh, this is so much copyright music.
I got a copyright claim on my
Did you make this? It's so cute.
video last night.
Well, things are gonna get
Yeah, but just
pretty
file the
hectic around
dispute
here
and they
soon.
shut up.
But this spirit Chirithy is gonna make your
I hate
lives
this
much
song.
easier. Hopefully.
Is it like the claim
You could
as in
say
it
they're
can't
like
be viewed,
cats
or
or
you
dogs.
can view it? But
You can view it, it's
And
just
they'll
they're
be
gonna make the
loyal
money off it if I
pets.
ever make money.
Every wielder will have one of these adorable
We don't make
little
money
guys at their
anyway.
side. They're here to help, so play nice.
we do.
They're
everything.
basically dream eaters.
Oh, right. Before I forget,
Smock, what?
if
What?
a wielder is overcome by magic,
You're not
Do you have
getting
a
my
Moogle?
pizza.
or rather, if their heart is tainted by darkness,
Yeah.
their adorable little spirit
Yep.
will
Do you
turn
have a
dark and
Moogle?
become a nightmare.
No, I
Smock.
don't have a
So
Moogle.
Smock,
you're
you gotta be
telling
quiet.
us that if we
Quiet.
see a
I
nightmare,
need you to get a Moogle.
Someone has fallen into darkness.
Possibly.
Exactly.
Be quiet.
And if you don't stop this renegade spirit, it'll plant darkness in the hearts of others.
By the way, look,
And you'll
Luxu
have
is never in any of these
nightmares on your
scenes
hands. Beware.
with the rest of the apprentices that he has.
If we see one of these nightmares anywhere,
I'm
we
gonna
have to get
I'm
rid
gonna
of it
pour
on the
my club
spot.
soda on you if you don't stop.
I won't let you do that.
No wonder you ended up as the bear. You're scary.
Why do you have to
Your
look at
point?
me with those cute eyes?
Maybe you can
Jeez.
growl at them.
Are you even watching this, Libra?
Don't insult me!
What, the stream?
Come
No.
on,
Yeah.
I said, you won't know if it
Playing
was
Wow.
try. Please tell me
I can't
you're joking.
multitask when I'm playing something on Nightmare.
It's not me.
Just join the Sith spirits and you
There's
can
an easy way to solve
multitask.
this. If we all summon our spirits,
No,
then
trust
we'll
me,
know.
this needs my concentration.
Unfortunately, there are countless wielders in our union.
Otherwise, I'm gonna get wrecked.
it would be easy for any of
Okay,
us to
I was
summon
in
a Chirithy
Envy's
that isn't a nightmare.
union.
I'm
I'll
Right.
afraid that your suggestion wouldn't help us get to the bottom of this.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
quite literally
You-
politics,
you were
by the
in a
way.
Say that the
Union,
nightmare
Tio?
you saw belongs to one of us.
Yeah, there were like 5 unions.
It
Each of these
belonged to
Keyblade
anyone
Master
in our
had their own unions, and when I put the mobile game, I was on Envy's
That's
union.
highly unlikely. Do you recall the tool the wielders were given in order to make them stronger?
The bangles.
We generally don't concern
Let's see if they
ourselves
finally
with what
fix
they
this
have
game
at
because
their
I miss
disposal.
playing
Hey,
it.
buddy.
However, I believe those tools.
If you can behave, I'll pay
the
a
nightmares
lot more
doing?
attention to you later.
The
right?
bangles. I know when they're equipped,
They have the power to collect dark energy.
The cat just doesn't
but
know
I
when
thought
to
we all
stop
agreed that was
sometimes.
okay.
Collecting is fine. But using that power is the equivalent of using the power of darkness.
Darkness bad!
It's a brilliant plan.
Collecting is fine.
Everyone knows
But
that
using
all
the
spirits
power of
look the
equivalence, using the
same.
power of
Rulers
darkness.
exist in spades. There's no way to tell.
Yep.
Oh no.
They look like fucking hooded Power Rangers to me. Because each of them have an animal
So
design
what
on
now?
those masks. And I'm
How do
thinking,
we find out who's
Panther, Falcon, you know.
Seeing as those bangles couldn't have been acquired by just anyone.
They remind me of the
I
fucking
believe
Ninjetti.
it's one of us here in this room.
They are literally playing politics right now. This is the earliest we'll ever see of Kingdom Hearts politics.
Oh shit! Unicorn Ranger power.
Angles are tied to the
That's
power of
actually,
darkness.
that's a
What
snake.
if a nightmare is to blame?
Really? It looks like a
Oh.
fucking
Simply
unicorn.
jump
Oh
to
no, the guy
conclusions.
has a unicorn. He wears the
Yeah,
horse as a
that's what I'm
horse.
talking about. Yeah, I was
That
talking about
guy's a
unicorn.
bear.
You are. You've
Ira's-
managed to plant seeds of doubt in all of us with that speech.
Dun, 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 dun,
What,
dun,
did you
dun,
expect
dun,
the traitor to
dun,
give
dun,
themselves
dun.
up with that accusation of yours?
And this is what
That
Kingdom
was
Hearts
foolish.
3 will look
I
like.
said,
They're using this
That's
engine.
quite enough.
Mmm.
It looks to me like the Master made the wrong choice.
Wait, where do you think you're
Oh
going?
my god, if they actually fix this game, I might stream it.
I think we're done here. I trust
What
you'll keep
exactly
us
is
all
wrong
updated.
with the game?
Is when you stream it, it glitches too much.
I hope we
Oh,
can all
I
resolve
see.
this soon.
But when
Shut
you
up.
don't stream it, it's not glitch. It's not glitchy.
That didn't go as expected.
What's wrong, Ira?
Do you think it's the game
This
that's
isn't
doing
like
that?
you.
A
Yeah,
lost
because the game was
page.
having these problems for a while now.
Something's missing from our book.
They
of
already found out that
prophecies.
that was it.
Yeah, there's a missing
Each of
page,
our
you
copies
twat.
were said to contain the events of
Goddamn.
the future. But this
Smarky,
incident,
not now, buddy.
it's nowhere to be found.
And how does
Later,
this whole
Spock.
thing with the traitor tie together?
Like I said, it's nowhere to be found. In my book.
Ira, are you implying that someone is in possession of the missing page? And the person with the complete book is the traitor?
Or if not, I could
There is
stream the
something
true
going
sequel
on,
to
and
Ghostbusters
the page
2.
is suspiciously missing from the book.
As long as it's,
It's
not
not so
the
far-fetched
terrible
to
Ghostbusters.
assume
I
that
have
the
the
one who
g-
has
I
the
have
lost
the
page has
original
been
game.
turned.
The original
They
people.
have fallen into the hands of darkness.
Because
Trust
they,
me.
well,
Hey, you want to focus on Kingdom
No
Hearts?
record of it in my book
was it,
either. You
Hey, I have to multitask too.
Well, Libra just keeps deviating. It's actually pissing me off.
Been the master's plan all
Really?
along? To grant the lost
Okay,
page
that's
to
it.
only
Kyo,
one.
Kingdom Hearts 2 right now for your
I have
heresy.
no way of knowing.
Okay.
Nope, never mind.
The
Hey, I
master's
have it
gone.
half finished on my streams.
I understand what you're
No,
saying.
I'll do them, but trust
I
me, you'll be there
promise
for
to keep
Kingdom
a
Hearts
close
3.
eye on the others.
Oh, you'll be
Keep
there.
you informed, as always.
Oh no.
Thanks.
Of
Do you notice how
course.
each of them have the
After
role?
all,
A role they're
Master
told
asked to
that they know of, and a role they're not told to tell. That's really an ingenious dime to
And
make them
Ira,
turn on each other.
May your heart be your guiding
Which is what the
key.
Master gave them. In other words, the true traitor was the Master who instigated this entire war.
The Master's an asshole.
Yeah. He saw the future and saw all of what was happening. And basically did that. For the lols.
So to sum it up, I'll need you to observe.
Look how he
this.
acts.
Easy breezy.
And I thought
Alright.
Xehanort and Ansem were retarded like that.
Like I said, Ira may have to take over for me. But don't be shy. Just be
when
fair.
when somebody else is
And
way
do not be afraid to
stupid in the
speak up.
Kingdom Hearts universe.
Even though I say observe, you'll need to be the mediator. Make sure people get along.
I understand.
Oh, my arm! Fuck, I pitched the nerve. God damn it!
Without you or Lucio,
Oh, that
Ouch.
hurt.
to form and maintain our own unions is... It's a little unnerving, to be honest.
Oh, come on. Lighten up a little. Maybe I'll never disappear.
Who does he speak like?
Wait. Do you want me to go?
What? No, of course not.
I was just kidding.
God damn it. I got so many candidates in my head, but I bet they're the wrong ones.
Look, I get that change can be hard for everyone. But
I'll give you a hint.
they need to
As
keep moving
if.
forward.
Ansem.
You need to keep up.
Nope.
Otherwise, you'll just get left behind, all alone.
That's not Ansem.
Now that you know what the future holds, Envy.
You know what? I will die 1,000 deaths before I yield.
Oh, so the punk thinks he can be a Keyblade wielder, huh? He's got the look down right.
To do what your heart feels is right.
I'm trying to remember who that is. I know I played him. Or I played a game where he was in it. I forgot who he was, though.
A few days later.
What's wrong about Ira? I thought he would make a great leader, but he let me down. Well,
yes,
what do you two think? You don't believe what Ira said, do you?
Of course not.
By the way, that's the guy who voices Roxas.
It's like Envy said. He's just making baseless assumptions given the situation. There's no evidence to tie his accusations to anyone, let alone one of us.
Maybe
does
there's
anybody
he hasn't told us.
Know why they didn't explain about Sora's
mother
mother?
And how dare he look at us with suspicion?
Who cares about parents?
Comrades.
Like what happened to her?
Who knows?
Anyway,
many people made the acronym for Master of Masters MOM, Mom. So Sora's mom was Mangry.
Are forbidden, I said.
Huh.
I knew it.
Really?
I had a feeling it would come to this. So, we join forces, then confront Ira?
I guess Mom isn't the worst.
Ira won't change his mind. I know there's darkness at work.
If you get
no
my
question.
drift.
But I don't believe for a second there's a traitor among us. Unfortunately, Ira doesn't share the same belief. He's just wasting time trying to figure out who the traitor is.
We are the angels,
and neither should we. We need to band together now and find a way to fight it.
The angels.
I will say the Ascent has a point. He's basically saying, let's not give it a doctrine.
But combining our unions?
Man, who listens to Yen Sid?
By the master.
That's not Yen Sid who said that. This is the Master of Masters.
I'm in.
The original master, the original Keyblade wielder.
The alliance is just between
basically the guy who invented the freaking Keyblade.
Who listens to him? Members involved.
He gave him 6 books with he gave him books with all future events to come that he has foreseen, and said, "Do your thing, peace."
I want to follow.
Yes, do your thing, peace.
Understood.
You're on your own.
That's your choice to make.
That's quite literally him in a nutshell.
You feel is right.
But before he did that, he basically arranged.
By the way, Ascent, do Ira and Envy know?
I haven't talked to Ira about it for obvious reasons, but I did ask Envy to join us.
You wanted to see me?
Honestly, funny how her name is NB.
Gula, Ava, what are you doing?
Oh my God, the heresy
What's
burns.
The meaning of this?
By the way, all their names are acronyms for sins.
I want an alliance among our unions.
Are different.
Gula here has already agreed.
Like Gula for gluttony, Envy is envy.
To disobey the master's teachings?
We don't have a choice.
Have they really went this far ahead with that logic?
It is. It is. I actually looked it up. All these foretellers' names are actually different sins.
To keep our union separate, to maintain the balance.
I believe 5 different sins.
There's an
Any
acronym
imbalance
for
would
lust
lead to a
in there.
desire for more power, which leads to darkness.
It's envy.
I know you haven't forgotten.
Or there's lust would be another one.
You who has been tainted
If you
by
look at their
darkness.
names and you look it up, I think it's either the Greek or one of them. It's a different form, but they are all the names of like 5 of the 7
Spy on us
sins.
and report everything you see back to Ira. You really think you have no darkness in your heart after what you did?
Because that is my role.
To
Bunk.
observe us, yes, but not to disclose everything we say and do to Ira.
That's...
She can't
For all
say
we
her
know,
secondary
you and
role.
Ira could be allies, scheming behind our backs.
Hey, buddy.
That's enough.
How's it going? Aw. Hey. You're cute. Too bad you're so annoying, Spock.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna have a surprise game.
Against each other.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Ephemer.
Master Alva.
Oh.
And no, that's not
Your
Xehanort.
name is Ephemer, right?
Uh-huh. Hey, can I join you?
Maybe people theorize that was Xehanort, but it is not.
Hey, buddy.
Why the long face?
Hey.
Did something happen?
Guess what? Sensei's finally gonna shut up.
Do you remember what you asked me before?
Over what?
He'll get the stream he wanted.
The unions compete against each other instead of working
Oh.
together.
I see.
Actually.
Oh, thank you, Kendall Fields. They're Latin. They're Latin for the 7 deadly sins.
Said so?
Yes. And as such, we must obey.
Is what the
master said so.
The other guys do. Please sub, because I'm trying to make 100 and I'll be doing a run of Dream Drop Distance.
Really started to
For the Emperor!
You once told me
Not
you
that
were
guy.
looking for answers.
That just scared me.
That guy.
That you wanted to solve the mysteries of this world.
Oh, dang allergies.
Yeah, no, I don't sneeze. I'm not
that's
Libra.
how things should be. We need to question
My sneeze are human.
think for ourselves.
I'm sorry, my Heartless wreaks havoc in any game you put him in. My nobody's still here.
Have their off days.
You know what? I'm gonna announce this publicly. If you create Kyo in a game,
Not a chance.
don't fucking do it.
You were trying to pull a fast one on me. Weren't you?
His chaos is...
No, I was joking.
Fuck, I wonder what he's gonna do in Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires when I get that shit.
To be honest, I think
And that's all of China!
unions could work together and be friends.
It ain't Japan, it's China!
You know, I made a friend from another union today. Wasn't much of a talk.
But yes, Kendall Fields, do you know much of the, who do you... I'm trying to lead these two on, and they cannot figure out who the Master of Masters reminds them of.
Okay.
We know it's not
Well,
the guy.
nice talking to you.
Who that we thought originally was. It's that was
Please cheer
Luxu.
up.
But who does the Master of Masters remind you of, Kendall Fields?
Thank you.
When you see him talk. And the way he
The
deflects,
worst happens.
or he does the trick, which you will ask him a question, and he'll answer you with a question.
In the way that you do.
I hate it when people do that shit.
Let the wind carry you far, far away.
He constantly deflects anything you ask him, or will subvert you or do anything. Oh, the Master of Masters, it pisses me off sometimes.
Envy. Have you learned something?
It seems Aced and Gula's unions are now allied.
So they're Latin
So
words for
Aced
7
is the
deadly
traitor
sins.
after all.
Huh.
No, I don't believe he is.
Why's that?
To Aced, unification.
Kendall
is
Fields,
the
which
means
which of the two are
gathering
missing?
to oppose the darkness. So I believe his heart still belongs to the light.
Even
Masters
so,
leave me alone.
forming alliances was still forbidden by the Master.
Kendall's got it.
And his teachings are absolute. That's why I will try and persuade Gula to dissolve their alliance.
Kyo,
Then
get the
I'll do
flamer.
it.
No,
You couldn't figure
Please,
that
let me
out.
do the
I gave you
talking.
2 of his keyest lines.
intervention will do nothing more than
Look,
spur
tell Libra who it
Aced's
said, who it reminded it.
All right.
Kendall said it reminded him of.
I'll leave it to you.
And
Zigbar.
one more thing.
Yep.
Aced has begun to question the two of us. As a precaution, my reports will be less
Gail.
frequent. I don't want him to get the wrong idea.
We're gonna blast you for your heresy.
Yes, I do.
Hey, I gave you big hints. As if. Oh, he's got the look of the Keyblade Master wearing down. 2 of his biggest lines. If you don't get it when someone goes, as if. That's totally Zigbar's mannerisms. He does the exact same shit the Master of Masters does in talk and wording.
I got a question for you, Kyo.
Hmm?
Have you ever been shot with holy fire?
I think I'm done.
In many video games. Superbia and B, another one I forgot. Okay. Kendall,
Reason.
of the foretellers, which sins are they in the Latin?
Thinking we were preparing to fight some impending darkness. but
Delete
it
this
hasn't
heresy,
come.
brother.
In
Oh,
fact,
oh.
there haven't been.
Hey,
any
I'm streaming this for you, bro.
suspicions recently, and
I know
you
you're-
haven't rallied anyone else to your
Well, I
cause.
do Dishonored.
Yeah, but
And I'm doing the DLC
This
prequel
alliance is
story
ruined.
first, because that could be done in probably just one stream.
envy?
Just like you were doing the Final Fantasy
We're supposed to
episodes.
find out.
Yeah.
Is Envy the one who told you to break our alliance?
Wait, Final Fantasy episodes?
Like, you know, the DLCs with the brothers.
Oh, yes. God, you give me flashbacks to what I don't want to remember.
So I'm doing the prequel episodes to Dishonored.
And that's exactly why.
I just realized something. A guilty pleasure show I like, Trinity 7 does use the Latin Seven Deadly Sins words when you said Suburbia, Kindle Fields.
Sorry, my mind's made up.
Time to contact the spirits.
Yes, go smoke your weed.
I'm watching Kingdom Hearts while I'm doing it.
Envy.
It's just me here.
You don't got the woman bugging you. Just look how subtly the master just provokes this dude.
You been here long? My bad.
No.
I'm also going to work on a video publicly denouncing and blasting the Phantom Menace. Because I'm just getting tired of it.
You didn't
Can I clap?
Did you? You're the one who called me here.
I was just kidding. I didn't forget. Give me a little credit here. I was just testing you.
Right.
Now, allow me to tell you about your role. You're going to be Ira's right-hand man.
What? Ira's right-hand man? What do you mean?
Well, Ira's gonna be the new leader after I'm gone, you see. So, just stand by. Don't disappoint.
Explain to me, Master. What do you mean?
Now the
Ira's
Masters does reappear in the Remind DLC.
I hear? Did you want to be leader?
No. I mean, if you had asked me to be the leader, that's a different story, but I wasn't trying.
You really want to be leader, huh?
Well...
I know you want it.
Wait, we need to summon Beatmaster Kyo.
Any chump can say, here's a huge promotion. Good job.
Kyo.
And make you head honcho. But
God, I hate
enthusiasm alone doesn't make a
Hello?
great leader.
Yeah, I hear ya.
Like
We're about to summon Beatmaster with Warhammer.
Alright, I'll pause for a second.
I agree.
And you clip it.
Ira is definitely the most worthy among...
Kindle Fields, this is an inside joke. Okay.
I'm sure he'll make a fine
Now
leader.
Beat should appear.
Wait, I agreed that he is worthy.
Kindle Fields, if you're watching, that's an inside joke with us. Every time we would play that, a guy called Beat would pop up, our good friend, as if summoned.
I might disappear one day.
Look at him.
Well, you gotta remember, Beat lives
He popped up at this time before too, so I mean, if he could be up late, it depends.
Luxu, Lust, Gula, Gluttony, Ava, Greed. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna read you what each of their names means. Luxu is lust, Gula is gluttony, Ava is greed, Acid is sloth, Ara is for wrath, and Envy is for envy.
Everyone will be counting on you to spur
wow.
into action.
He really did think of a lot of
right.
Naming basically all those 6 things for the sins. Damn.
Happy with your role, but just know that it's the most important one.
I got what you meant, Kendall Fields. Nice job.
I elaborate. Making you the leader is all
heresy
in theory, but sometime later you might think he's terrible at this.
Oh my God, Exterminatus!
It'll be your job to step up.
I had to take an allergy pill.
Do you see how he is just slowly egging the seeds in this guy's head?
May your heart be your guiding key. Best of luck, I said.
And Aced, as Kendall Sales said, stands for sloth.
Master left. It's time for me to fulfill my true role.
And the Master is more likely Superbia. Yeah, these are like what the fights will look like in Kingdom Hearts 3, by the way. The engine. Yeah.
I don't have see. So far, it's weird. I kind of like that presentation look. I can understand why the original design had its. You know, the original design is fine, but I would see this as a natural progression of what the fuck it was gonna look like. I eventually assumed it was gonna look more like Final Fantasy and
by
less
the way,
cartoon.
did you notice that Aced hits like a tank like Terra, and basically
like the Master told us to.
Envy is literally a glass cannon like Aqua.
Are these the descendants?
No. They're still alive. They were thrown into fictional worlds.
Do something, light will expire. Then we won't be able to avoid the grim future that awaits.
I mean, I agree with you, Aced. You're just going around this methods
to protect the world.
As I said.
You're saying he was wrong?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's not here anymore. I won't let his prophecy come true. I won't let the world fall into darkness.
You fool!
Damn! That is a really strong water spell.
God, Jesus. Why can't I do some of that crazy shit? You know, there was one time when I was playing Kingdom Hearts 2, we were staying in California, and I had it on. I started to replay it again on the PS2. I forgot that at one point in the game that I got the the final form for Sora that you could change it to for combat.
Ava, over here.
I didn't activate it until the final fight, and I forgot that I had it this whole time. I kept turning into Shadow Sora the whole time.
I found out who the traitor
Oh,
is.
you mean his Heartless form?
Yeah, every time I was like, was I doing something wrong? 'Cause, I mean, don't get me wrong, I was able to kick everything's ass in that state, but I'm like, don't I have another form?
The problem with that form is it's reckless.
By the way, this is very sneaky what Gula's planning.
That freaking form got me out of a lot of situations, but then when I got, what was it? It's not Valor form. Valor form is one of your first forms, isn't it?
Look, this dude was able to take on 4 Keyblade Masters.
Kyo.
I believe Valor form is the first one.
Yeah.
Valor form is the first.
Look
So
at
what's
the
the name of the
damage!
final?
Look at this damage! 4 Keyblade foretellers just bashed the crap out of this poor town.
The last form would be... Oh, I'm trying to remember.
Isn't he all light, like white?
It's the nobody form. I know of it.
No. No,
it's the one where you can kill...
Where you have the Keyblade. No, he doesn't turn into a nobody. He still looks like Sora, but it's like...
Yeah, he can kill He's glowing. It's the Earfroll. It's used to kill a lot of nobodies. I know the form. Trust me.
Yeah, because I triggered it during a fucking...
You have to kill a bunch of nobodies to get it.
Oh, I didn't know. I must have did that a lot because I activated it during fighting this army of Heartless that you have to fight. And I'm like, when though? I was about to die, and then all of a sudden I hit something, and the form came out. I was like, oh shit!
Was it the Heartless form or was it the glowy form?
It was the glowing form.
Yeah, there's like 3 forms he has in that game. I'll have to look up for Kingdom Hearts 2 run.
Like, he's not even holding the Keyblades. They're flying around him, and your arms are not even moving, but the Keyblades are flying towards the person, like, as if you're swinging 2 of them. But you're just doing hand movements. It's kind of like he's moving them with his hands without touching them.
But
look who has the missing page.
It's not in any of your books.
I don't know that form, damn.
The forms in KH2 are Valor, Wisdom, Limit, Master, and the final form as well as Anti-form. Is what Kendall Fields just answered. So you're probably talking about Limit or Master.
In order to help you find the traitor,
I get it.
It's gotta be Limit or
All
Master.
different roles, isn't
Thank you, Kendall Fields.
If anyone deviates from the
Okay, then what's the... Okay, then this one more question should narrow it down, then. What's the form that he doesn't hold the Keyblades where he's just you're still hitting the attack button, but the Keyblades are just hitting for you and you're not even really... He's not swinging them around.
That would be the Master form.
Master form?
shine with its grandeur. Your jaw should have hit the floor at my sheer genius.
Just look at how he deflects any questions Ghoul would ask with his behavior.
Was my logic flawed?
Oh, you're right. So, I guess now you've earned your time in the limelight.
So Kendall, would you agree with me that there was no traitor and that the Master basically instigated this entire Keyblade War? Just for escalation's sake? Okay, Kendall Field says the final form is the one where the blades are around Sora. So you're talking about the final form.
The final form. And at one point did I get that? At what point where would I have gotten that, or did I level up fast enough to get it? Because I know I got that by the... I triggered it when I got to the sequence with all the Heartless, but I know there's a story sequence where you trigger that form, but I don't know if that was before or after that fight. All I know is I just turned it on, and I just started kicking everything's ass and started healing. Then when I got to the
that's what I thought, Kendall Fields. That's what I thought this whole time, that the Master was a traitor and the one that instigated this whole thing. So the Keyblade War would happen, and you know they could prepare for the after. It literally makes sense in a very twisted, cold logic way.
The books we were given are incomplete. There's a lost page.
Lost page?
On that
to partake in this crusade, Kyo is to be immortal.
Here's the interesting thing messed up Gula did. He basically had to have everyone beat the shit out of Esed in order to have a fair chance against him. The final form in KH2 Final Mix is first unlocked by using the two to become one, and the Keyblade getting with it. Apparently what Kendall said. I mean getting it by chance is what Kendall Fields just said. That's how you'll get it in KH2 Final Mix.
And I won't forgive you for that.
You can barely stay on your feet. Just give up already.
Don't you underestimate me!
Yeah, don't underestimate anybody running on adrenaline. They will whoop your ass if you are running on adrenaline. Especially if the person's a beefy tank.
Please stop!
When I fought the final boss of Kingdom Hearts 2, that's when I ended up triggering that shadow form. And I whooped his ass. I just know I kept... Yeah, I kept pressing the button just at the attack point, and fucking Sora was jumping all over the damn place, hitting him, jumping into there, hitting him, and then swiping at him. I'm like, he's not even using the Keyblade, he's using his hands. He's like fucking, it reminds me of Dark Jack.
Why did it have to come to this?
Why? Because, the Master planned it all, and you're all human, and you're all stupid. And the Sid was actually kind of right that you all need to not give into the doctrine of the Master's teachings. If you'd done that, maybe this shit wouldn't have gone south as fast as it did. Oh, by the way, it was the Master of Masters who figured out the uses of time travel.
Come to finish me off?
I'm not joking.
That's not what brought me here today. I wish to fulfill the role bestowed upon me. That's all. It isn't
I watched some of I Am Greta, and I'm...
Oh. That is not our mission. We are here to make sure that light lives on. With only 5 lights,
we have to talk about I Am Greta.
We will talk about that on the podcast after this is over, okay?
Still count me as one of the 5 lights.
Well, I'm setting up mine in a minute.
Of course.
Well, on my podcast.
Yeah, we're dual streaming for the like we'll dual stream while I'm watching yours, and I'm playing mine. That's why I'm playing something that's slow.
That's why I said.
Dishonored, you ain't gotta be that fast.
That's why I said I'd rather talk about that kind of stuff on a not Kingdom Hearts related subject, because you gotta put this all for the Kingdom Hearts list. Remember?
Yeah, but we were still having podcasts during the Kingdom Hearts. Like me and these Libra were talking about stuff when we had this fucker with us.
Oh yeah.
So it doesn't matter as long as it's there. That means the games are filled out.
True. If you're adding this to your list on there, it makes continuity sense. True. You're making better continuity than Nomura.
Whoever is the traitor.
Kingdom Hearts will hire me. I'll reboot the timeline.
No, I could probably rewrite the timeline a little bit better. It's called eject the time travel thing.
What I do know is that I'll never forgive him for hiding the fact that
and make it so only the Master of Masters had that shit.
That's the biggest betrayal of all.
I'd like to believe that Gula was simply carrying out his role.
And Gula is for
I'll
gluttony.
This matter. Please keep it to yourself for now.
You are gluttonous, motherfucker.
Understood.
No, that bear guy is sloth. And Ira is for wrath.
Lost page.
So the horse dude stands for wrath. Sounds lovely. A few days later.
Ira? It had to be you, because you were the only one who knew where we were hiding.
And the snake girl stands for actual envy.
And why should that even bother you? Not only do you have your
and
union,
Ava, the fox girl, is for greedy.
Keyblade wielders from other unions, and you're training them in a secret location, aren't you?
Yes, because
well,
that is
there's
my
too
role.
much Ava in the world.
I had no idea.
Far too much Ava.
I apologize. I overstepped.
At least she's considerate of their roles.
I shouldn't have snapped at you either.
And probably knows the danger of them.
What did Ira want?
I would swear Envy seems like the only one that has a brain like Aqua did in Birth by Sleep.
Asked me to give up Gula. His eyes.
Yeah, I hope you have a brain for that game.
Scary.
Oh god, if I stream Birth by Sleep, I would only stream the Terra route and the Aqua route.
I knew.
I did all three. You gotta go home with it.
Then
I'm not good with Simon Says.
Walked away.
I see. And Gula? How is he doing?
Ouch.
He's gone.
Thank goodness I stocked on many ripe mangoes to revive. Ah, you fucking asshole.
Oh look, it's the Chirafy that we see in Spoilers KH3.
Someone's coming. They're headed straight this way.
Take care of him.
Libra, what are you doing?
I don't know. Is he wearing a horse mask?
I don't know. Where's Libra?
I'm right here. What are you talking about?
Well, what were you doing?
You guys
are
didn't hear me before?
Are you playing the game?
I know, Gula's
Oh, I guess it was silent for a couple minutes. Fuck.
Tell me where he is.
Yeah, you must have muted yourself by accident because I couldn't hear you.
What are you going
No,
to do?
my fucking mic's starting
None
to give
of your
out.
concern.
Don't.
Somewhat.
What?
I won't let you near him.
You know, I really would have liked it if we could see their eyes.
All right. I'll go.
This guy has no eyes, the one I'm looking at.
He's got a horse head.
Gula, what are you doing?
And a horse ass.
Something happened?
Ira was here.
No, fuck your
He
slam.
wanted me to give you up.
I knew it. It's finally come to this.
Come to what?
Everyone wants to know about the lost page.
The lost page?
Yeah. It's a page the Master gave me.
Delilah.
It doesn't exist in
Isn't
any
she
of the
that
books.
witch bitch?
It contains a passage about an inevitable betrayal. It talks about...
Gil, there's a lot of betrayal that seems to be going on in that fucking...
One who bears the sigil.
So...
By the way, I want you to remember the sigil.
To make of it, to be
That comes up later in Dream Drop Distance, okay? Not spoiling it, but the sigil does bring up. And the sigil is an X.
Confront him. Look what happened.
Why are you telling me this, Gula? I have enough to think about, keeping with the Master's teachings.
Good, fucking die. Stupid crap.
Always walking the straight and narrow. I'm a fool for basing my actions on what is written on that lost page. Everything in the passage is ambiguous at best. That's why.
I hate finding crustaceans.
I need to find out.
But how?
By asking the Master.
But he's not here anymore.
I'm going to summon Kingdom Hearts.
What?
Then he'll have no choice but to come back.
Summoning Kingdom Hearts is forbidden!
That's exactly why! The only way to get him back is to break the rules. If things don't change, the entire
why do you
world
love
is
your
doomed.
crabs and fish?
But
Yep.
in order to go through with it, I'll need Lux. I don't have nearly enough.
Escalation.
You always do the right thing. Help me with this.
Hey John, remember in that game you got on cheap on sale and you said you were fighting scorpions?
But you don't know how summoning Kingdom Hearts will affect the rest of the world.
Third-person shooter.
Third-person shooter.
The Master.
That was on the
remember?
Xbox.
You got it on cheap?
Yeah.
You streamed
I'm
it?
afraid I can't
No,
help
I
you.
can't. That's on the Xbox.
I see.
You know what I'm talking about. The thing you're playing as, you said, was it an Asian or something like that? Or Korean guy? Whatever it was.
Ico or Shadow of Colossus?
No, it was a third-person shooter. You don't remember the name of the title? John?
Ghoul is on a mission to collect Lux.
I think we've been playing so many games in between, my freaking brain has forgotten which ones it did.
They're trying to maintain the balance.
That's not maintaining the balance. That's shifting the balance all over the place.
Well, basically, it seems like there's a video game theme with this. It's killing certain animals or creatures. Mine is killing a bunch of crabs and fish right now.
Okay, whatever game you're playing, that's not related to this. I'm trying to explain lore right a minute, Leah. Yeah, China.
And what's written in the book, all of it will happen.
Yep.
Light will expire.
Envy, what are you going to do?
Basically what the war did was, the world was once one big thing and they created the Big Bang.
Must be kept.
No kidding. That's basically what happened.
We must delay the inevitable.
These foretellers literally created the equivalent of what is the Big Bang with their Keyblade War.
Too bad we know the Big Bang in real life is bullshit.
I'm just saying. That's basically what happened.
What's up?
Oh shit. Dandelions. Again. What you got hiding in that fox eye?
What's written in the last page of the book is gonna happen. The
Oh,
entire
good, I
world
can save and go
will be
back.
lost to
Good.
darkness.
But Master, isn't there anything we can do?
That's insane.
Kindlefield says, or more of an apocalypse that nearly destroyed the world. Yeah, twice.
Master, what is it that you need me to do?
Don't get
Yeah,
involved
probably.
in
I would
any
agree with that
battles.
theory,
Forget
Kindlefields.
the notion of unions. Find Keyblade wielders with potential and create an entirely separate organization.
Now, why would the Master
Then,
want this to
seeds of a
happen?
dandelion. Let them fly to another world. They will keep the light.
I know I can beat this game without killing people, but I choose not to
really
because I just have a
I'm the right person for this?
what's the word without sounding
You're the only person for this.
or psychopathic? I just gotta stab something.
I understand.
That's all.
I want you to take a look at that. I analyzed that entire dialogue. That was the one time the Masters
Today
didn't
you're
actually
to
deflect
continue with
anything
your training for our mission.
when he was addressing
This session
her
may seem like it's familiar to
about
you,
how you need to
but in a
and
world
basically
that
what
is
he's
different,
doing is basically preparing
one
for
need of dreams.
after the Keyblade War. That's the mission he gave her.
You are our hope.
You all are the
A war
avatars.
will soon wage. Those who strive to protect the light will turn their weapons on their allies
And before Captain Planet
for
starts
the sake of loyalty to their own unions.
Captain Planet.
To be honest,
I didn't want you singing.
I don't know how far I can guide all of you.
Because,
What
you
you
know, all of
must
them have
remember
elements.
is that
Oh yeah.
anyone can lose themselves
One of them has
to
the
the
power
darkness.
of heart. Okay, that's.
However, there
Oh
will
my
be
gosh.
no winners.
They don't even
Everything
explain that
will be
one.
lost,
It was such a hippie show.
except
Yeah, for the hippies.
all of you who
Oh,
are
by
the
the
seeds
way,
of hope.
Kendall, did you
When the time
played
comes.
Kingdom Hearts 3, right?
And there is war. You mustn't fight, but instead you must fly
The
away
sin
from
of
which
Kingdom
the
Hearts
world
3.
outside.
No, I'm going to tell you something. I want to ask Kendall if he's played Kingdom Hearts 3.
Someone
to
trying
help
to
you
shoot
Kendall
at me.
fulfill
Fields.
this crucial task. The future is in all your hands.
Because there's something in Kingdom Hearts.
As is
Yep.
the
Did you
wolf's
notice that Daybreak Town, that thing the Master is sitting on?
be your
When you
guiding
fight Xehanort underwater, there's Daybreak Town. Oxenheim or whatever is literally built on the ruins of Daybreak Town. The case of Luxu.
It's not what it's called.
Oh, what then?
Actually, no name.
No name.
Oh yes, no name
Gazing or
Keyblade.
not, that Keyblade does have an eye in it. My eye,
Oh.
to be exact. Ew! Oh, you think that's gross, do ya?
Darn, I thought I could dash
No.
without having to climb a
Yeah,
vine. Nope.
sure. Anyway, about your role. You need to pass down that
Yeah.
to your apprentice and then him to his, so that my eye can see the future.
You motherfucker,
See
you
the
just
Book of
cut me.
Prophecies.
Bingo!
Give me some of
The
that
fact that
processed
it
whale.
exists is proof of your success.
Meaning he
That
time
means
traveled
train
using
the
the
worthy
eye and the
apprentice.
Keyblade.
Pass down that handsome Keyblade and fulfilled your role. Congratulations!
God, he reminds me so much of
What's the
Zigbar.
matter? Come on, you did a fantastic job. At
And he's
least
not
smile a
have no
little.
relation to Zigbar.
But I haven't done
Nope.
anything yet.
That's Zigbar.
Good point. Guess you better get started then. Unfortunately,
When he was a
I'll leave you
lot
alone
younger.
from here on out. No Book of Prophecies to
shit.
keep you company either. I can't have you causing any temporal paradoxes.
Uh-oh.
We both know you'll do just fine without it.
Who caused time paradoxes?
Do I really have to go alone? What about the others?
That's
Minor
fun.
details, so don't sweat it. For now,
Kendall, who
you,
caused the time paradox that the
Keyblade,
Master's worrying
and
about?
This box need to stay out of sight. Just watch with your own eyes, and my eye, of course, as things unfold between the others. Then, when the time is right, go off and do your thing.
What's in it?
It's a secret. And, well, you see,
Oh my god, 11?
you
Can
can
farm
never,
a little bit more.
ever open it.
This is totally what Nomura does.
All right.
With his
I'll
ego.
indulge you. But this secret stays between the two of us, and you have to promise never to open the box.
I promise.
I'm so cocky, I think I can write stories for everything, but I can't.
But why? You'll see.
And we don't know what's in the box. And there's Luxu on the Keyblade graveyard, which will soon be it.
One of these guys needs to stand still. So I can pop him right in the fucking head.
That would be Xehanort and Sora.
May my heart be my guiding key.
By the way, that's Sora's voice actor, I believe, who's playing Luxu. Hey, Hollow. Director, concept design, story, Nomura, of course, because it always is in Nomura.
I just fucked up and killed myself. Libra, you're not doing anything. I need a monitor.
Don't worry, I'll be monitoring your stream in a minute. Possibly.
Oh, it's over?
Yeah, but weren't you watching?
I thought it would be longer.
Nope, it's not that long.
I'm
about like an hour.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's awesome. I didn't know that. I expected it to be like something like on par with, you know, 358 days and all that.
No, 358 days is a lot of story and condensing. I'm thinking the box might be holding the Master's heart, which explains why he's in the future. Either that or Kingdom Hearts itself. Because to this day, we have never fully seen Kingdom Hearts.
What do you mean?
We have never fully seen Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
the title of the game. We have never fully seen it. We've seen the door, we've seen a moon, we've seen different versions of it.
Itself.
We have not seen the thing itself.
Okay, I see what you mean.
So for all we know, the Master of Masters, acronym MUM, could be having Kingdom Hearts within that damn box. Or there could be no tape inside.
Master of Masters mom. Ironic.
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, Skull X Kion is literally built upon the ruins of probably Daybreak Town. You see it if you do the underwater battle of Xehanort. Which is pretty terrifying.
Fuck, I got killed. Motherfuckers.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
And also, let's not forget, the Master of Masters does not like people meddling with time. Which would be why
if I go to a turn-based game, I'll be able to monitor your streams more.
Which is probably why Sora's sitting in Shibuya.
In Shibuya.
Yep. And Dream Drop Distance, you'll know why he's in Shibuya, because there's some characters that are from Shibuya in Shibuya. I mean, in Dream Drop Distance.
After I'm done this game, I'm definitely playing Ryza, and that way I can actually monitor your stream more, because turn-based is just like...
You bought the game?
I don't really do anything. I got the physical copy.
Oh, when'd you get it?
I got it at my GameStop way before they closed.
Oh.
What?
I am so gonna get a copy for this, but I don't really care. It's for enjoyment. I know for a fact...
If we don't make money, who cares?
Exactly. It's for... The world sucks. As long as our entertainment can make somebody happy, that's all that matters in my opinion. I do gotta say, the Keyblade Graveyard that you see in Birth by Sleep, for the PSP, that thing is terrifying. I'm amazed it was able to render on a PSP. That level.
I saw it on a PSP.
I know. Do you see all the keys? And Xehanort wants to restart that. That just gives you an idea of how much...
I got Ryzen physical copy, so when I start popping it in, I'll be able to monitor your stream on a lot more.
Oh, so you wholeheartedly agree with what I have theorized on possibly Kingdom Hearts Kindles? I'm asking Kindle in the stream.
Kingdom Hearts.
Well, if you went to see the other ones, I did beat Proud Mode last night.
Oh man, before I went to sleep, I saw you were struggling.
Those bosses were hell sponges. And all you foretellers will be back probably in the next entry.
It's like when you play RPGs on the hardest mode, it feels like an eternity to beat them.
I had to pull a speedrun tactic, which was jump.
Oh, you did that. Oh.
That was the only way to beat the final boss, was the speedrun tactic. Now, closing statements.
Wow.
That's your closing statement?
I'm gonna say for closing statements, sometimes it's best not to pull your hair through certain RPGs on the hardest modes. Because you're literally just gonna be like, fuck, and like want to break something.
That was me last night playing Fragmentary Passage on Proud mode. And I beat it in one stream! I hold myself proud. Okay. I've been playing...
Mango.
Ouch. Yeah, that sounds painful. Okay. Well, you looking forward to the lore that I'm going to have to drop, possibly if I make it to 100 sub on the DDD, because I'm going to have to explain time travel, and then all the lore dumping I'll have to do for you, John, on your Kingdom Hearts Part 2, Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3.
Yep.
So you know, I'm trying to work my way up to that 100 mark so I can get DD out of the way for him. This was because, in other words, I'm streaming the ones he does not have. He doesn't have Dream Drop Distance or back cover Fragmentary Passage, but he has Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3 available that he needs to do. So this will be on Emperor John Kill's list of games he's covered, even though it's technically on my stream. So I'll see you all later on something else. Till then, this is as always, signing off. Do like, subscribe, share, blah 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 blah. You all know the drill. And thank you, Kendall Fields, for showing in. Thank you, Tenro, and thank you, Dustin, for all popping in. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for talking. Till then, see ya.